12-year-old Joe Whale was regularly told off by his teachers for doodling over his workbooks.
But after his parents sent him to an after-school art club, it became clear his scribbles had the potential to be something very special.
Well, since then, he's landed his own book deal, worked with Nike and even wowed the royal family with his drawings.
And as Joe sets his sights on even bigger things, he's joining us now with his dad, Greg. Morning to both of you. Lovely to see you.
Hello.
So you've been working on our wall all morning, and I did holler across the studio to you when I was watching you do it, because it is amazing. When you're doing something like that, is it see it and then do it immediately, or do you have an idea of what you want to do?
Well, normally what I would do, I would sort of have one character that I would start off and then I just build from that, do one at a time rather than seeing the whole thing.
And I was looking at the pen you were using. Is this always what you draw with, something like this?
Well, I use their Grog squeezer pens. I use them for the larger stuff.
Yeah.
And then for the smaller things, I would use, like, Poscas and Faber-Castells.
Yeah, OK.
So when you were... We mentioned just then that you were at school and you're doodling.
Yeah.
And it annoyed the teachers. and it's one of those wonderful things where you think, well, look what happened
I know.
Yeah.
So when you went to your... brilliant foresight from your mum and dad. So going to that after-school art club, was it that teacher that thought there's something going on here?
Well, yeah, obviously the head there, she posted something of mine on Instagram, and that's where I think she saw something in my art, and then that's where it all started, really.
Yeah, it wasn't just her, was it? Because it sparked a reaction all around the world and your pictures are being shared. What was it like for you as a dad to suddenly go, oh, my God, these doodles that have been getting him into trouble at school are suddenly gaining worldwide attention?
Yeah, so at school, we didn't really see the issue because he'd finished all his work. So we never thought there was a reason to stop him doodling when he'd finished. So we were always going to encourage creativity because that's what we do with all our children. And then it sort of obviously went on Instagram and did the wall at the restaurant in Shrewsbury, and it went a bit mad.
It did.
So yeah, it's you have to learn quick how to deal with incoming inquiries and things like that. It went berserk.
Yeah, well, it has took you to the States. I mean, you've actually tell us about the TV set that you designed.
Well, I was invited to go on Little Big Shots in LA, and I got the honour to design the whole set. So what I would do, they gave me like a little brief of like how big it was going to be and all of that, and the theme was like America. And I would do it digitally, and then they'd have like a whole paint crew that would just come up and like copy all of the stuff that
This is a show that's produced by Ellen DeGeneres, I think, presented by Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah.
For research, they sent you to Disneyland, because obviously, you know, probably didn't know that much about California. So Disneyland is a great way to start. What is your favourite thing that you've done?
I think my favourite thing that I've done is definitely designing a book series. Illustrating a book series is really fun, and it was one of the things that I really wanted to do when I first started.
To be an illustrator. And what was so lovely about this is when you were given this opportunity, they really trusted in your foresight and your vision, didn't they? They sort of gave you the name of the characters and then it was up to you.
Yeah, so they would give me the names of the characters, then I'd have to, like, sort of see what they would look like. I had a few practices, and then I just get used to drawing them in different scenes and all different characters.
And one of the things that you're doing, which I think is absolutely brilliant, is you want to encourage others to get into this sort of thing.
Yeah, definitely, because in art there's no right or wrong, it's just perception. So if, like, someone said to me, oh, you've drawn it wrong, I would know that that's how I wanted to depict it, and they can say whatever they want, but that's how I wanted to show it.
Oh, you are an amazing young boy, you really are. You also drew for the Royals as well. You didn't quite get to meet them because of COVID, but you did, no less, draw something for them.
Yeah, I did 2 pieces for them. One was the Royal Train, which I really enjoyed doing.
And there it is, yeah.
It was a bit annoying that I didn't get to meet them because of COVID.
I'm sure you will.
I am pretty
Don't worry
sure
about that
will happen. And you must be such a proud dad, as every parent says, proud of all your children, because you've got your twin brother Jesse, you've got your sister Phoebe as well, and for you watching this grow, there are all sorts of areas that can go off into.
Yeah, and he is really diverse. Yeah. So the inquiries that come in are just ridiculous. It could be anything, you know, from scooters to animation to just his own artwork, you know.
The trainers.
Trainers, all these, you know, all these options are there. So I just have to make sure...
Keep his feet on the ground.
Keep his feet on the ground, make sure we choose the right things for him.
I'm assuming that we are actually allowed to keep these. Well, we'll
talk about price. We'll talk about
it afterwards. Talk about the deal.
Thank you very much. Good luck with everything.